moments later.
During a pandemic when our doctors needed them, it's even worse that you spit on a child. Seriously.
What do you have to say about spitting on a kid?
You ordered N95 masks during a pandemic when our doctors are dying.
I didn't hoard anything.
Oh, we have proof.
Oh, you have proof. You know, you people are so incredibly stupid, it isn't funny.
You spit on a 17-year-old kid.
I spit on a man who attacked me.
He did not attack you. How did he attack
you?
you?
You admitted it on video.
I admitted it to him too, and I said I was sorry. But when somebody comes up to you like this,
what are you doing?
I am explaining.
What the hell are you doing? Are you insane?
I'm explaining how
you just put your hands on me.
Oh.
That is assault right there.
I'm calling the police, Joe.
Wow. I just got that on video, man. You are.
Disturbing video from a protest in Shorewood yesterday. A white woman caught on camera spitting on a young black protester. Well, the woman caught spitting on camera is Stephanie Rapkin, an attorney who works in Mequon. The commotion started because she reportedly stopped her car to block protesters. Shorewood police arrested Rapkin last night on charges of battery and disorderly conduct. She has not yet been officially charged.
Yo, YouTube, what's going on? Trey back again to hit you all with another video. Hope you all having a great week so far. My week is going very well. We have a story coming out of Shorewood, Wisconsin. I think this is the first time I ever did a video about Shorewood, and it's not too good. A lot of you all may have seen this video that recently went viral, where we have a lawyer, a disgruntled lawyer, 64, but look every bit a rough 84 in the face, who decided the best thing to do was to park her car in the middle of a busy intersection while a youth protest was going on, Black Lives Matter protest, in the recent death of George Floyd. They was out there protesting, and what she did was very stupid. She got out of her car in a busy intersection, left her car there, and approached this group of teens. One in particular was the Eric Patrick Lewis III, 17 years old, even though the news trying to make it sound like this is a grown man. But let me say this first of all. It doesn't matter how old this guy was. Everybody deserve respect. It don't matter if he was 60, it don't matter if he was 50, all the way to 80 years old, all the way to 5 years old. Every human being, you notice the word human. Just because you're a different color does not make you human. It's your actions, your character, the things you do that does not make you human. So let's get that straight first of all. Because what they want you to do is look at people who don't look like you and look at them as less than human. This is what's been going on through America throughout the last few centuries. But anyway, she approached Eric Patrick Lewis III, 17 years old, and basically get all in his face. Now, she also said that she was threatened by this guy. I don't know how she was threatened when she was the damn aggressor. So basically, she could have kept that lie. Now, while she was there, people telling her to get her car at the intersection so the protest can go on. She refused to do so. So, out of all things to do, instead of walking away, humbling herself, and being the old person that she is, yes, an old person. And I'm not trying to say that 64 is that old, because I have people 64 listen to me. But, I mean, you're up there. But the fact that this heifer decided to stand there and spit in this guy's face, and she cocked back with it. I mean, she did like a hula hoop, a whirlwind with it. So that lets you know she coughed up a big loogie. But it's very sad that you have old people out here acting worse than the youngsters. Now, I can see if the guy walked up to her and spit in her face or slapped her. Now, she's lucky that he didn't attack her, and big shout out to him for not attacking her. But one thing I would hate is for a person to spit on me. I would rather for you to hit me and just spit on me. But anyway, now she was allegedly arrested. The reason why I use the word allegedly, because she wasn't booked into the jail. They said the reason why she wasn't booked into the jail was because of the coronavirus. But also, she was arrested again the next day. There was a guy who was writing Black Lives Matter slogans on the sidewalk by her property, but it wasn't by her property. So she didn't have no reason to come out of her home and approach this guy. So the guy asked her, why did you spit on that kid? And she basically said that she did spit on the kid, that he was a man, and that the man attacked her. And we can clearly tell, number one, that's not a man. That's a young man, 17 years old. You still what? Teen, 17. But anyway, she lied and said that he tried to attack her, which the video clearly shows that he didn't. He basically was just standing there within his rights, protesting. She the one violated everyone, including Eric Patrick Lewis III, by getting out of her car, parking at the intersection, looking for trouble. They have an old saying, if you go looking for trouble, you're going to find trouble. So the guy who asked her why she spit in the young teen face, 21-year-old Joe Freeman, big shout out to him for standing up for what's right. And he wasn't black, he was a white guy. You could tell by his voice. But like I say right here, it doesn't matter what color you are, because we all in this fight together. But at the same time, Stephanie violated him basically with a minor assault, assaulted him pushed them all in the chest and everything, basically ran her body into his. But she's a lawyer. I don't know what kind of lawyer she is or whatnot, but it's a damn shame that you have people in positions in society who act this way. Now, the whole matter was about police brutality, Black Lives Matter, treat people with respect. Now, for some reason, a lot of people ain't getting that point because you have people who are upset with the people who are protesting. I mean, if you're going to be upset with anybody, be upset with the people who are rioting and looting, not people who are out there protesting peacefully. I mean, let's just get that straight. But anyway, I'm going to read a quick snippet from this story. I'm going to give my opinion. All of it. Surely, as we go. Wisconsin lawyer arrested twice in 2 days for attacking protesters, kicking cop and growing, says police. And the way it happened with the kicking the cop and the growing is when Joe Freeman and Stephanie Rankin, when he asked her basically why did she spit in the young teen's face. After she pushed him and everything, basically ran her body to his, he called the police on her. The police came, and it was said then that she kicked one of the cops in the groin because they have him on body camera saying, "Oh, you kicked me." So basically, she's a wild one. She's a loose wire. But anyway, now an angry Wisconsin attorney was arrested twice over the weekend after spitting on a teenager during a peaceful march. And this upsets you so bad that you get out your car. Well, first of all, you park it, leave it in the middle of the intersection. And where are the police when all this is going on? Why didn't the police tell you to move your damn car? I know it's a lot going on, but damn, I'm sure it was some police there that could have told her to move her damn car. But anyway, now she shoved a college student who was writing protest messages on a sidewalk outside her home and kicking a police officer in the groin, says authorities. But the guy who was writing messages outside her home was not on her property. So we must make that known, because people will say, well, why he on her property, which I will understand, but he wasn't on her property. But anyway, Stephanie Rapkin, 64 years old, but look a rough, mean, racist, 84 in the face, was first taken into custody Saturday night after she was caught on video earlier that day, parking her car in the middle of an intersection in an attempt to block an anti-racism rally in the Milwaukee suburb of Shorewood. Now, that says a lot right there. The fact that you will take out your time out your day. Shouldn't you be trying to get people off of cases, or should you be fighting cases? But no, you are here fighting teens who are basically within their constitutional right to protest, to gather. You know, and nobody's being violent or anything. Nobody bust out your car window. Nobody spit on you, spit on your car, anything. So why in the hell, when you get your crazy butt out the car, approach this young teen and spit in his face like he's less than a dog? You don't spit in a dog's face. So how in the hell do you spit in a human being face? But anyway, the woman got out of her car and got to a verbal altercation with several protesters who were urging her to move her damn vehicle, according to multiple cell phone videos posted on social media. So they got her all on social media, all kinds of camera angles. You got the left, the right, the down, the south. You know, they got her exactly doing what she was doing, being stupid. Now, Rapkin, who's white, as we can clearly tell, kept shouting back and then spat on a black protester who police identified as a juvenile male. But you got the news. First, the news said that he was a young teen, which he was 17. But then you got to finish the news segment out saying that he's a man. Now, which one is he? Is he a damn young man, or is he a man? Is he a teen, or is he a man? It's a damn difference. But for some reason, sometimes when people look at you, they think you're grown. You know, I don't understand what it is. When you look at black kids, you know what I'm saying, you think they're grown. You treat them as they're grown. But if it was white kids, oh, they're kids, they're juvenile. I mean, let's just get that straight, because we know how the news word this stuff. Anyway, the woman was arrested and booked, but she wasn't held that night because of jail restrictions. Yeah, right. Related to the coronavirus pandemic, according to the police, they also said that she was never arrested. And that is coming from a few sources who said basically they just put on the show. I don't know what's really going on with this situation. I don't know if Stephanie Rapkin has connections like that. But they said just because the police took her somewhere does not mean that she was arrested. But anyway, let's finish. The lawyer apparently couldn't stay out of trouble for one day and was busted again on what? Sunday afternoon. In an incident that was partly caught on video, Rapkin was in a heated argument with 21-year-old student Joe Freeman, who was using chalk to write messages against racism just outside of her property. Not on her property, but outside. One of the messages that Joe Freeman wrote on the sidewalk was, "You spit on a 17-year-old kid." He told her after she called him incredibly stupid. So, not only is this woman just wild and outrageous, but she feel like that she don't have no consequences, nothing will happen to her, that she would not go to jail. I don't know if she that confident, but she need to sit down somewhere. But anyway, but what was even more crazy was the fact that Stephanie Rapkin said that she spit on a man who attacked her. We can clearly tell the juvenile did not lay a hand on her. He did not even get close to her. She walked up to him after parking her car in the middle of the intersection. But this was what the problem is in this country a lot, that you will have people who will do things to you and then cry wolf when the police come or when they get put on the hot seat. When the video clearly shows, and thank God for cameras, because we need them more now than ever. Because the fact that if it was her word against his, guess what? They would have took her word. But anyway, as Freeman noted that the teenager did not attack her, the woman advanced toward him. That's when she got mad. Slapped the victim's chest and physically pushed him, according to the video in a news release by the police department. So since the police department got all this info, are you all really going to arrest her and book her and charge her and ultimately go to court with this situation? What is really going on? Because the fact that people are saying that she wasn't even arrested, I mean, I tried to look it up. Couldn't even find no record of it. But anyway, officers went to Rapkin's home late on Sunday and were met with violence as the woman became physically resistant and struck one of the cops in the groin, police said. She was eventually arrested and officials with the Milwaukee County Jail agreed to keep her in custody that night, according to the police. But she wasn't kept in jail. They said she basically went somewhere safe. I don't know if they took her to somebody's house or she went to a hotel or whatever. But there's no record of her being in jail because we checked. Anyway, Rapkins was charged with battery to a law enforcement officer, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. So when is her court date? When is all this scheduled to come out as far as a press release? Because it's not being done yet. But anyway, you all let me know what you think about this situation, because it's a sad situation that you have teens out here who are getting together, standing up for what's right. And like I said, it don't matter if the person was black or white. But the point is, everybody has rights. Every human being have rights. And you also have constitutional rights. The fact that people would not want you to use your rights says a lot about them in the country that we live in. I mean, we have to be crazy to sit up here and think that, you know, if we meet violence with violence, that things will get better. No, things will get worse. So somebody have to have a level head, a thinking head, a cool head to sit up here and say, well, you know what? Enough is enough. What can we do to rectify this problem? Rectify the problem means we have to do more. We have to love one another despite our differences, because guess what? We're all human beings. We're all the same color underneath. Anyway, you all let me know what you think about this story. If you like the video, push that like button. If you like the video, subscribe to the channel. Definitely share this video with your family and friends. Till next time, you all stay blessed. Have a wonderful day, and I'm out.